guys, it's Dwight. I'm back. Here I am in my studio for my final pour. Let me show you how barren my studio is. My shelves are all packed. Here's my leftover paints. Here's some garbage, a few supplies and some canvases and some cups and a few things up there. So I'm here on the floor again, and I'm doing a 30 by 40 canvas. It's a repour over a previously painted canvas. I'm just trying something different today, or at least something I haven't done in a while. So let me show you the paints I have here and what I'm gonna do. So I have Artist Loft Acrylic Flow Black. I have a small amount of that. That's in an 8-ounce cup because I just don't want the black to take over. I want this to be semi-light and airy. We'll see how that goes. My white here is Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White. This light gray is Shimmering Silver by Deco Arts with a little bit of Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White. And my blue here is Ice Blue by Deco Art Metallics. And I added some Pearl White and probably a little bit of Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White to get this light sort of sky blue. And this lovely color here is a mix of Venetian Blue by Modern Masters and Zinc by Deco Arts Metallics. And I don't think I added anything else. I think that was about it. And then here's gonna be my base coat. It's got Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White, and it's got some satin enamel in it. All the paints, except for the one with the satin enamel, they're mixed with basically 1 part paint to 2 parts, or maybe 3 parts in this case, since I'm using big cups, of Floetrol and then drizzle of Liquitex pouring medium. And these are sort of on the thin side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay a base coat, and then I'm gonna do a 4-cup flip and drag. So we'll see how that goes. That's gonna be messy. I'm already anticipating paint flying all over the place. So we'll give it a shot. Okay guys, I will get started here in a second. I will put 1 cup on the canvas, and I will fill that cup to show you how I'm gonna fill my cups. Okay, take care. We will see you soon. Geez, I'm such a goofball. I walked out of here. I apparently turned the light off. That's why it got dark. And then it got darker. And then it got darker. So, a couple things. I actually like how it turned out. It's very interesting. It was different than how I left it. And I know the paint's moved. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I think at the beginning part of my time lapse, I dumped some of the paint off, like especially through here, partly to get a little bit of, you know, composition, so complementary composition there. But I think it's still puddled because you could see it sort of contract. That's always been my problem with large canvases when I've poured over them. So, lesson learned. But I got some really cool cells. I mean, I know they're kind of dragged, but I think it looks good because it gives some dimension and it pulls everything towards the middle. Now, I wasn't sure when I walked away from this, but I was really happy with it. I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. I love doing acrylic pouring, as you know, and I love large canvases. And I think on large canvases, the abstract nature of acrylic pouring is a little bit more dramatic, and I think it looks can look much better. So I think, and you can do more, like you can stretch it, you can really kind of pull the color out. So there's a lot of coloring here, as you can see. Like I said, my only disappointment was using black. That would have been great to have some blue in the middle. But, you know, I've got some cells. I've got some interesting looking cells. They're not perfectly round, but that's perfectly okay. Look at that. I mean, it just gives it so much more movement. So I am actually quite excited about how that turned out. Okay, guys, we'll see you soon. Hey guys, I wanted to let you know one more thing. So I know in the title of this video, I said, you know, like, what's next? What's the future for DwightPours? I'm not closing shop. I'm just going to expand what I'm doing. And I really want to move into doing larger pieces of art. And I want to move away from sort of the standard art that I've been doing and some of the things that a lot of us have been doing. You know, I've done hundreds of dump and swirls. I've got a lot of videos. You could probably count them. I swear there's over 100 of them. And I've done flip cups, and I've done ring pours, and I've done swipes, and I've done Dutch pours. You know, I've done almost everything that we all have done. But over the past few months, I've been sort of experimenting with a couple of things. I want to experiment more with color, and I want to experiment with a new formula that I've come up with. And again, I know this is a teaser, and I don't mean to throw the carrot out and not give you much information, but what I'm excited about is several paintings that I've done over the past couple of months. I've used this formula, and I've gotten real rich color, real distinct lines. No cells, because I really wasn't going for cells, but it really provided some depth that sometimes you don't just get with Floetrol or with some of the other pouring mediums that we use. It's a mixture, and once I get it down, I swear I will show you. I don't know if you remember, I'll try to show you this painting on the wall called Illuminate. That one up there in the middle, the blue with the two lines in it. I'm sorry, the lighting probably isn't that good. There you go. That was with that formula, and what I like about it, it gave so much depth, and it looked like it was lit up from behind. So that's my goal, not just to do that, but to show some depth in color. So I'm going to be focusing on this idea of color blocking, but not in the true sense of when you think about that. In my mind, what I mean is I want to have distinct lines. I want to have movement. I don't want it to be random. I want it to be very purposeful, but I want to do it with fluid art. I don't want to hand paint it. I want to be able to pour it, flip cup it, like almost like the one behind me here, the cloudscape I did there, and the one on the collaboration that you saw on yesterday. The lines in the clouds were really cool. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. So I want to do something on a large scale, not necessarily a landscape or cloudscape, but in that vein, because something about that technique and also just the way that looks, I think I can do a lot with. And it may look like some landscapes. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, and I'm going to mess with that formula, and we will share that once it's working. Go from there. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for being supportive. And, you know, I'll be out for the next 2-3 weeks, I think. Got to clean up the rest of my studio. Not much more to do, as you could see earlier in the video. Then I got to set up my new studio. So I'm hoping the second weekend of September, I will be ready to go, and I will be back with a big smile on my face and a new painting for you guys to see and hopefully enjoy. So I will show you the dried results of this painting, and yeah, so you guys, thanks so much. I'm going to miss you. So fun interacting with you. Any questions, anytime, send me an email at dwightpours@yahoo.com. I'll be more than happy to answer it if I can, and or to chit chat. So you guys take care. We'll see you soon.